Hey, it's Ashley. Come sit a minute. And keep in mind, everything in this video can be found on a public domain. The full disclaimer is down below. And as always, I wish you lots of love and many blessings. And a special thanks to Shosh and Lorna, Peter, Nikki, Maura, Jay, and Pam. I appreciate y'all so much. Everybody wants to know where the children are. Where are these kids? They're footloose and fancy free, Harry and Meghan. They're making all these visits secretively, of course. Everybody knows the secret, like within minutes of it even happening. Thanks to Meghan. That's been her go-to thing for years. And guess what, you guys? They violated their trust, the royal families, yet again. They brought with them part of a Netflix crew that caught them going into the Windsor area, the compound. They needed that clip for their content, I imagine. But they've been asked where the children are, and nobody seems to know. The Queen really thought this was her opportunity to meet her namesake, Lilibet, and they'll yet again see Archie. I just don't understand any of this. But according to my friend, and I don't want to say their name, these two children have been put on a separate flight to keep their identity down. I don't believe personally that there are children that belong to them. I think maybe they rent children, maybe they borrow children, maybe they hire children, but I don't believe they own children or are the parents of any kids. Own is a bad word, but you know what I'm saying. And that soon enough, the christening for Lilibet will take place. Now, the Queen was very disheartened when she found out that the children were not with Harry and Meghan, and she didn't understand why not. I don't think this visit to Granny and Daddy Prince Charles was a genuine one at all. I believe it was to gain content of some sort. Audio, visual, both, for their Netflix deal. And according to my buddy Jay, Meghan was not happy that she's been pushed back during this Invictus Games trip so far. She doesn't appreciate being left behind. The body language is very strong, and it seems like Harry is just kind of fed up, and he seems like he's free off his leash. Therefore, he doesn't owe her to keep up with her, or for her to keep up with him holding hands. He's very disgusted. You could totally tell. He seemed so excited to get on with his day, leaving her in the dust. And that just seems what it is. And she even had to make friends with one of the people there. But, you know, she deserves all of this. She has absolutely gaslit him. She has mentally abused him. Of course, he falls for everything she does and says. So it's partially his fault, mostly his fault. He's gone along with everything. But it's, you know, she can't be shocked or surprised at this. Once he's off the leash, he's going to run like a dog pinned up. They're just going to run. Now it's being said that Charles might be open to Harry and Meghan returning part-time. Well, let me tell you something. Here's what I've always heard from my buddy Jay. Meghan is a master manipulator. When it comes to Prince Charles, she has him wrapped up in her pocket. And I totally believe that, and I believe that's also why Camilla has nothing to do with Meghan. She wants nothing to do with Meghan or Meghan's personality. She's turned off and completely disgusted by her, as a matter of fact. So they're going to have a telephonic meeting about this with William, Catherine, the Queen, Prince Charles, and Camilla. And I don't think, if left up to everybody else, I don't think that they're going to be in the royal family part-time. The Queen has always felt like you're either in or you're out. 100% either way. You're not partially in, you're not partially out. She feels like you're all or nothing. And I believe she may have something to say about it. I hope she does. And speaking of meetings, Meghan has set up all these different meetings to go along with this Netflix content throughout their stay in The Hague during these Invictus Games. They're even going to interview, I can't say it because I've been warned by YouTube not to say the word, but over there where the WAR is happening, she even has plans to interview some of those refugees, and I think that's wrong. Very cold, especially at this time in their life. Who wants to sit down and have an interview when you're already, displaced? I think it's very rude, and it's for their own selfish benefit. Their content, it's all about their content. Just like this disabled veterans these players in the Invictus games is so disrespectful. So disrespectful. But all they care about is money. And they have both written payroll checks to themselves from their Netflix account for showing up at the Invictus games, which tell me they shouldn't even be there. If it's all about money and content, don't even go. And they say Harry is thrilled to be there. If you're that thrilled to be there, why did you have to pay yourself to show up? The next couple of weeks are going to be extremely interesting. We're going to see exactly what happens as far as these children are concerned. If they make an appearance with the Queen, if the christening goes forward, we're going to see. But meanwhile, Meghan has Harry captive, and he's absolutely miserable, and he's trying to get away from her during this time. I wish him the best of luck. She's like an anvil around his neck. I don't see it happening anytime soon. Like I said, this meeting with the family regarding their half in, half out, I hope the Queen puts her foot down. And I hope Camilla can see through Charles when it comes to Meghan and Meghan getting her way. I think it's disgusting. It's just gross. Thank you so much for spending time with me. I'll see you soon, and we'll talk fast. Stay safe, be blessed, and know I love you.